Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Michael McGreevy. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Hit in the air, center field. Scott gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now.
First baseman, Freddie
Freeman. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Runner,
here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball up the middle. Off balance throw in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. 2 outs. Foul ball there. King Tut goes down on strikes. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Back here in St. Louis, and on the hill today, Roki Sasaki.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The 1-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And the batter now, Alec Burleson. Strike 3, Roki gets the K.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now it's going to be Jordan Walker. Herrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one left for the Cardinals. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. And now, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Kicks and fires. This one high in the air to left center. Church makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
One out, base is empty. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. On the ground, left side, 6, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Nolan Gorman. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fastball for a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And the 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And the batter now, Ramon Urias. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. No score. And we're back on to the third inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. And that one fouled off. Pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And a 2-1 on the way.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Victor Scott. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Smith gets it to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So up next, J.J. Weatherholt. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, he was late.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
1-2 now. That one just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Strike 3, it's a strikeout for Roki.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's Kyle Tucker.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Flares it into the outfield, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Tucker aboard here at first with nobody out.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
First and second, no outs. Muncy digs in. The 1-1. Upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field, and out of here. He'll touch them all, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
And now Andy Pajes, and it drops in. Man at first, Hye-Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one almost got him.
2-1.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Justin Brule, the left-hander, up and throwing. Graceffo also throwing. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. That's in there. That is strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Late with the swing there.
That was straight queso right there.
And he chases that one. Strikeout number 8.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Nolan Gorman. The Cards still looking for their first hit in this one. And that one missing low.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2.
Here's a rocket out to left. Hernandez makes the catch, inning over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-0. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Justin Brule.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And that is out of play. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the gateway arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 outs, base is empty. Out to center. Scott under it. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, Mason Wynn. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And now it's 1-2. And that's down and away. Wynn gets his lead at first with nobody out. Sasaki checks the runner. Wynn dives back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And downstairs. And he pumps it a strike. Man at first, one away. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 63 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Henriquez also getting ready. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Bases loaded, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And it remains 2-2. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Got him looking, and he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. So 3 left for St. Louis. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in St. Louis. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. A little bit low. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. George Soriano getting ready to go. Stanek getting loose as well. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next for L.A., Andy Pages. Two down, nobody on. And now 2 balls and a strike. And there's the ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. Third out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Leading off, Alec Burleson. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
Jordan Walker.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. One down, base is empty, and that is downstairs. 3-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Pitch misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
3-1.
High fly ball out towards left center. Pajes sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, George Soriano.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Next one in the dirt.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That clips a corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Now it's 3-2.
3-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Shohei on the go. Pitch is
No,
low.
that's the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Ohtani, the runner at second with one away. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Next
2-1.
pitch misses way outside. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball. Hot.
Kyle Tucker waiting to bat for the Dodgers. So now
Ball
2
4,
on
take your base.
and 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Next offering is fouled back. First and second, 2 down. Outside corner, got him looking. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tucker should have it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder
Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. Ball to strike. The pitch. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman Ramon Urias.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, that's high.
That's off the mark. 3-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 4-0. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Stanek. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Falling behind 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2-2 now. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Church moving under it. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Max Muncy at the dish. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop,
2 outs. Base is empty. Now a chance for Haesung Kim. Fun attempt, popped up. Tosses to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Edgardo Henriquez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Victor Scott now at the plate.
Ball 2.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's going to be J.J. Weatherholt. And a swing and a miss.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Scott gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Next pitch is outside. Action in the pen down there. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Here's a 2-1. Swings here and blasts one left field, and it looks like trouble. Coming home. He'll score. He
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. And now Alec Burleson. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's too high.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Robert to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Edgardo Henriquez done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air, right field. Snags it for the second out. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
So back to the top of the order, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Nope, ball 2.
Freeland, the base runner at first with 1 out. Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Burleson. 1 at second. Back to first, double play, and that's it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Headed towards the corner. He's got it, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty. Way high.
Three and one.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Handful.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Ramon Urias next up for the Cardinals. They're down to their final strike.
Ooh,
One ball,
Baia.
2 strikes.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Scott is just 1 strike away. Left field. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 5-3 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.